Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for some messages and find out what that is. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing, it does allow me an opportunity to connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel through donating, getting a personal reading, or following me on over to my podcast at Scatterlove Radio, check out the links in the description box down below. You will find out all of that below and easily get to where you're going from there. And if you're new here, welcome. This is a reminder that we are all human and you are accepted here in this now here moment, exactly as you are. And for those of you that have supported me in any one way, shape, or form, just know that I'm truly honored and so blessed to have you all here and be a part of this journey with me. So that being said, let us go ahead and get into your daily dice and find out what is today's message source. What is today's daily dice? What would you like us to know? What messages do you have for my fellow humans? What is today's daily dice source? How can we help them out? You hear my dog crying in the back. Don't bother. Don't mind her. She's just being her goofy self. So we have second house, Cancer energy, and Mercury. So there's something about nurturing yourself in order to grow your possessions here. And being honest with yourself is the biggest thing here. Being honest. Are you truly nurturing yourself? Are you truly taking care of yourself here? You know, are you trying to work really, really hard and then you're like, once I get to where I'm going, then I'll take a break? Or are you allowing yourself space to take a break in this now moment? Because what happens when we overwork ourselves is we get into a state of burnout and then we stop listening to our body. And part of drawing back and having those moments of self-care and nurturing allow us to reconnect to our body so that one morning if we wake up feeling not so good, then we can say, hey, I need a break today, and not feel guilty about taking that break here. There is a sense of really treating yourself in a bad way if you do feel like you have to take a break, because you're trying to build your self-esteem through your finances rather than building your self-esteem through self-care. Right? And as you build your self-esteem through self-care, you're going to have a confidence that not even you can shake, right? Like you're just going to be truly honest with yourself instead of being really moody towards yourself when your body's trying to heal, or when your emotions are trying to heal, or when you're trying to overcome certain hardships that you've been through. That's the true definition of unconditional love, is accepting yourself as you are in this here, now, here moment, no matter what's going on. Right? This feels like something that you've actually learned from your childhood with Mercury coming out here with this energy. It's something that you've been communicated to by many other people. It's something that's been all around you. Maybe, you know, people get rewarded for never missing a day at work, but that's just so unrealistic, because being human, it means that we get sick, we get run down, we get tired, we get exhausted, we need vacation, right? And sometimes we need to play hooky. Not for anything other than the fact that we need a day to ourselves. And there's really no reason other than I need this day. Why do I need to explain it to anybody else? You know, and it feels like maybe you've always strived to get perfect attendance everywhere that you're going. And if you missed a day, or if you felt like you needed to miss a day, you would go in spite of that. And then you'd beat yourself up the whole day. Like, why was I even thinking about missing? Why did I even try to do this? You know, the thing that they're showing me now is like working out. Like maybe you try to work out 7 days a week. And that's just so unrealistic, right? Like your muscles need to rest, because when they're resting, that's when they're in a recovery status. And when they're in recovery status, that's when you actually gain strength. It's not through your working out. Yes, working out helps to get you there. But remembering that this is how important rest is. Rest is what actually allows your muscles to recover from all that strenuous activity that you put them through to gain strength. Without that rest, they just become overworked, fatigued, and exhausted and burn out, just like you can, right? It's the same thing. So if you don't allow yourself time to rest and relax here, your finances are going to suffer. Your material possessions are going to suffer. But most importantly, you are going to suffer. And I feel like you just don't give yourself enough credit to where it might not seem like that's the worst of the worst is that you're suffering. But honestly, it is. Because when you're suffering, you can't help others. You can't do what you feel like you need to do. And then you spend so much time beating yourself up, and it's never for good reason. Right? Like, beating yourself up is never a good idea. Like, it's not. But we do it because we're human. It's something that society has taught us. Right? And so we beat ourselves up and we put ourselves through a lot. But we need to come back to a place where we slow down, you know, taking time to turn off the phone and go outside. And that's a hard one. I struggle with that too. Shoot. I'm not perfect. But I do know when to rest, and I will take rest. And sometimes, being a Pisces, I do over rest because Pisces have a tendency to be lazy. Right? That's something that Pisces struggle with. And so I've struggled with that a huge part of my life. But I've also, having a Sagittarius rising, that's always staying on the go. Like, Sagittarians never slow down, right? I've also struggled with the beating myself up for not showing up every day. Right? The duality. We have lightning power. This literally talks about duality. Without lightning, there cannot be thunder. Right? If all there was lightning and no thunder, it would be counterproductive. Right? Like, it's just the truth in life. There has to be something in order to have, a response and a reaction. There has to be an action and a consequence. Like, that's how it has to be. We live in a dualistic world. It's like changing the nature to try and appear in one way all the time, 100% of the time. Like, it's just, you're basically trying to be your own force of nature, and that's never, ever going to turn out well for you. Okay, thank you. See, we have "and transit" on the bottom. We'll check that out in just a minute. Let me see what these are. Communion. Yeah, you're not able to listen to the messages that Source is trying to give you, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, whoever it is. Like, there's messages that are coming in that are very important for you, downloads, right? And it's like you're not able to receive these downloads because you're constantly on the go. It's like you're not even taking space for yourself, and remembering that drawing back a little bit allows you an opportunity to connect with your higher self, your intuition, and your inner wisdom. Yeah, and purifying, rain, purification. You know, when the world is raining, everything goes to sleep. You don't see the flies flying. You don't see the butterflies flying. What do you think they're doing when it's raining? They're resting. They're staying out of the rain. Even the birds, they get out of the rain. Now, when it's done raining, they'll come out and they'll take a bath in the water that's just standing still. But you don't see squirrels. You don't see animals out when it's raining. Why? Because they know there's always a time and a place for everything. And when it's raining, that's a time and a place for us to be indoors, to be safe, to take care of ourselves. You know, with lightning and thunder, that's so synchronistic here. Right? That's so synchronistic. My dogs are afraid of the thunder. Well, not all of them, but my two older ones are very afraid of the thunder. In fact, last night woke up to an insane, like, Louisiana-style status rainstorm last night. Just insane. Woke up and the thunder and lightning and just constantly rolling. And one of the dogs just in a panic attack. Couldn't even sleep because she's in a panic attack, right? But she's safe. She's inside, but just that scared energy, right? It's like that fear comes through when you feel like you're not doing what you thought you should be doing or what you set out to do. I feel like you may have a tendency to set really, really high unobtainable goals, and you don't look at the fact that you got so much done during the day. You look at what you didn't get done, and that's what you focus on. And this is a reminder to take some time and space to say, okay, what did I check off of my to-do list? And seeing just how much that is may help you recalibrate your perspective on this. So I'm going to take a look at this off camera and make sure it's not inappropriate. Awesome. Look, we have I am Source. I cannot make this up. What was I saying? The first card out here, it's disconnected you from connecting with Source. And we have I am Source. And remembering that you are an embodiment, a beautiful expression of Source energy coming through here. Like, you're meant to vibrate out in all directions. First, we have to vibrate from within. I am going to read this from the book, though, and find out what more it says. I am the Source. It says, I emerge from the womb of the mountain. I am connected between heaven and earth. I reconnected what once separated. I am the channel that expresses that which wants to be expressed. Old and new coexist now because life keeps moving forward, organic, entwined with its source. Everything changes. I am timeless and infinite while at the same time conscious of my ephemeral transit through this existence. I am the source, open. I am opening new doors. I am open to creation, resting in the pure essence of what I am, perfection. I connect with my creativity and I am able to perform the most immeasurable wonders. I am the open door that no man can shut. And that's what I'm going to open this up so you can pause it and read it or whatever. But right here, I am open to creation, resting in pure essence of what I am, perfection. Think about when women create babies. They don't actively create babies. It just happens, right? I'm going to make sure that's off camera. Those are kind of inappropriate. But then we have in transit coming out for you as well. Let's take a look at that one real quick. It says, valuable information has remained hidden beneath thousands of my earthly layers. Now all of this is coming to light. The subterraneous minerals are expanding out of my head. I free my thoughts and observe them without judgments. I question the superficiality of this era and unfold my feelings. I free my expectations, which are pure illusion. I know that my face and body get older each day. That is my true physical nature, and today I honor it. I celebrate it. I love it. It's time to share this wealth with the world. It's time for communication. I share my honest and true self. Expression. I listen to myself and express myself in whatever way I need to. I open my communication center. I expand. What exactly do I need? Exactly. I love that. It's like you're coming into this place of being able to get the downloads that you need, but you have to come into a place of rest and nurturing to purify the low vibrational energy out of your soul so that you can get the information that you need to move forward. I love the synchronicities within your reading. I mean, so synchronistic, your whole reading. But this is what I do see for you. If it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button down below. And I do just want to take a quick minute to thank your guides, your angels, your spirit messenger source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this message. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. But until next time, stay human. Bye.